Howdy, people. Brady here. Let me turn on the other light. Could I get maximum lightage? Charlie would say it probably didn't make any difference at all. But hello, people. So, first and foremost, apologies for not doing an episode after the after the live eviction on Thursday. Charlie and I selfishly went to the premiere of Ant-Man and the Wasp instead of watching Big Brother, so I had to catch it that night. I've been tweeting about what's happened on Big Brothers, but if you don't follow the Twitter account at Visoki Tweets, then you haven't really known what I've been up to. So I wanted to formally explain that. I know some of you guys watch the wrestling podcast as well, which I appreciate, but if not, welcome. So the first thing, first let's just welcome people. Brianna, Justice, Ton, Sins, thank you for hopping in. I appreciate that, guys. Make sure this is your first time watching. Maybe you just clicked on random videos. You're like, I don't know who won POV, and you're trying to search it right now. Hello, Melissa. If this is your first time hopping in, say hi in the chat. Try to be nice and interactive. I think Charlie's working tonight. Melissa says wait. All right. Also, you can DM me on Twitter or whatever if you guys want my Snapchat. I thought about that today. I haven't put it on Twitter. Maybe I'll just post it. I'll just tweet it out later. Follow the Twitter if you want to add me on Snap. That would be fun. Anyway, I clicked to say hey. Don't say who won yet. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So, quick disclaimer. If you clicked on the video, this is a live feeds update. So, Melissa, all right. Yeah. Good night, Melissa. Have a good night. If you're on the East Coast, it's 11, probably about a lot of people's bedtime anyway. But I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll catch you after the live eviction on Thursday. All right. So, really quick, before, as Alyssa alluded to, before I get into talking about feeds and stuff, remember there are going to be spoilers right now because that's pretty much what this is all about. So I want to talk about who won POV. We'll get caught up on nominations. We already know who won HOH if you watched the live show, which I'm assuming everyone in here did because you're a hardcore fan. And so yeah, we're gonna start from there. So click away now. It's sad. I don't want to tell you guys to leave, but click away now if you don't want spoilers. If you just want to watch the show. So getting started, we know Caitlyn won HOH, right? On Thursday night. So after Caitlyn won HOH, it was a very interesting person to win because Caitlyn was really the deciding vote in sending Steve home. So, it was between Steve and Sam, and Caitlyn was the person that ended up voting Steve out, which if Sam would have been voted out, it would have been better television because she would have been able to save herself on the spot, apparently, and have to compete to come back into the house, which would have been very, very interesting. Man, that's good. Pink lemonade. First of all, what do you guys think in chat? What do you guys think about Caitlyn as HOH? First, I'll reserve my opinion. So first of all, put in chat, what do you guys think of Melissa? Or not Melissa. What do you guys? Melissa went to bed. What do you guys think of Caitlyn as HOH? Like, what do you think of at first, and how do you think she's been doing so far? So Caitlyn as HOH, she stuck to her original plan that she had. She wanted to put up Scotty and Winston, and she said that Winston was a pawn. And her plan all along has been to backdoor Swaggy. She wants to backdoor Swaggy because she feels like he's playing a little too hard. I still think, which is funny because she's part of like the meditation group or whatever, but she's actually been leaning on Tyler a lot. That was what a lot of people were very unhappy about with Caitlyn, is that people thought she was going to think for herself, and then she's been asking Tyler's opinion on everything. So basically, whatever Tyler wants has stayed. And Tyler's actually played a really, really good week. Justice said Caitlyn's moron since is not happy about HOH. Yeah, I see a lot of people on Twitter that are like, her HOH is wasted now because she's just listening to whatever Tyler wants. So Tyler basically has had 2 HOHs. We'll talk about Tyler this week, but it's going to go down as a very, very good week for Tyler. And Tyler is head and shoulders. If the game ended today, obviously it doesn't, but Tyler would be like the only choice for a winner right now. So yeah, Tyler's playing a really good game, but it's sad that Caitlin's not really thinking for herself because she's trying to get rid of Swaggy, which is a person that is on her side, which is rough. Since she's got the snub from Fess, she's all in on Tyler. Yeah. So basically, Caitlin was trying to latch herself on to Fessy. Fessy's really more into Haley. So he pretty much Fessy, like, he doesn't want to be involved with Haley. We saw this on the Thursday episode, I believe. He doesn't really want to be involved with Haley or any women because he's afraid it will hurt his game this early on. And Caitlin tried latching on to Fessy, and he wasn't really having it. So she basically got jealous and flipped her vote, got Steve voted out of the house instead of Sam, and that's where we're at. So now she's kind of flipped over to the other side of the house, but she's still really good friends with, like, you know, Swaggy and Rockstar, and then she still talks to them, but Tyler's the one really running her thing. Brianna says, I like Tyler. He's the good version of Paul. I could agree with that. And I think Tyler is smarter than he gives himself credit for. Maybe he's not too great as far as game knowledge, but doesn't really have to be because he's got really good people skills. He's good in comps, everything like that. So anyway, Scotty and Winston ended up going on the block, as I said. And then we had the power of veto competition. And pretty much the only person that got picked, so obviously you had Caitlin, Scotty, Winston. Then the other people playing, Tyler got picked, Fessy got picked, and I can't remember the last person who got picked. It really doesn't matter. So anyway, the competition took just over 5 hours, I believe. And I waited for a while. Like, I got home and I was like, all right, dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna get on the feeds. I was out of the house and I came back and I was like, okay, by the time I'm back, we'll probably know who won POV. We'll be good. The POV competition ended up being an individual competition. The way the people are talking on stream. Okay, here are the people that were in POV. Rachel was the last one. So Fessy, Caitlin, Rachel, Scotty, Tyler, and Winston were the 6 to play in POV. And basically the only person that Caitlin was worried about winning was going to be Fessy, because she still feels like she's on Fessy's good side. She's still on the good side of the other side of the house, as I was talking about, which is true. So her wanting to get rid of Swaggy would have looked really bad for her. And even it's going to look even bad for her. That's what she wants to do. But it would look even worse if Fessy were to win POV and take off Scotty because they're friends, or take off Winston. I mean, either or. If Fessy were to take someone off and then Caitlin sends Swaggy home, I think that would instantly burn the bridge with Fessy. So that's the worst case scenario for Caitlin. Best case scenario for Caitlin was for someone else to win the POV and take off one of the two. And then she can send Swaggy home. Someone that's actually on her side knows what she's doing, which ended up actually happening. So Tyler, I mean, we're talking a lot about Tyler, but this is kind of like Tyler's week, even more than last week. Tyler ended up winning the POV competition. Apparently Fessy was a very close second. That's the way that they're talking, but apparently Tyler just killed the competition. It was one of those ones where you had to, like, I don't know if it was the pick faces that are mixed up. It was something where it was individual and it was a timed thing, and you had to get whoever you had. Let's say it was Bob, Larry, and Joe. Their faces were all mixed up, and you had to pick that those were the 3 faces, and it might have been that one. But either way, it was timed, and Tyler ended up winning. And yeah, so we have a couple people. So I hope Swaggy stays. He's not my favorite, but he's in it to play just to save Swaggy. Yeah, so a lot of people really want Swaggy in because he's playing the game. I mean, I definitely agree. I want people that are going to play the game. The thing that sucks is that, like, Caitlin's not even playing her own game, and she's HOH. So I guess we'll see. So right now, just an update. Fessy's talking to Scotty right now. I think he's going to try to save Scotty, but I think Fessy is pretty in the dark about what's happening, so we'll see. I can't stand Caitlyn. Yeah, I think Caitlyn's probably like pretty low on a lot of people's rankings. She might even be near the bottom. So Tyler, as soon as he won, he wanted to talk to Caitlyn. Caitlyn was up in the HOA. She was taking a shower. Now they're back. So basically, Caitlyn and Tyler are deciding on who to save. But yeah, something else so right now it looks like the plan will be to save either for Tyler to pull off either Winston or Scotty. And if I had to guess, he's probably pulling off Winston because he's in his alliance. I think it will probably be Winston getting pulled off, Swaggy going up, and then we'll see if Swaggy can rally the votes. Because you got to think out of that side of the house from last week, Sam's going to be really important this week. And since Caitlyn is the HOH, she's no longer the swing vote for either side of the house. So if it ends up being Swaggy and Scotty up there, the other, the one alliance, what is it? Final Six or Elite Six or I don't know, Superb Six or whatever they're called. The Winston's group. They might be torn on voting out either Swaggy or Scotty. And then if the other side of the house agrees completely that they got to save Swaggy, then it's possible Swaggy could stay. And I hope he does because he's playing much harder than Scotty. I don't think Scotty's got much of a chance at the game right now. But he could play. It seems like he wants to play, but he doesn't have it. So, let's talk about something else that I saw on Twitter that I think will be very interesting. That not a lot of people are talking about, but I saw someone put it. So, Big Brother installed a board in the house where you can kind of just write things on it or whatever. And Fessy was writing up there, like I saw a picture of Fessy writing his name, Fessy. Since Scotty seems too passive. Yeah, I agree. He also might just be trying to float, but still, like, come on. We don't want floaters. So if they're able to write on that board, I saw someone with the idea of what happens if someone gets up in the middle of the night while everyone's sleeping and writes someone's plans on the board to expose them. And all of a sudden, you have no idea who wrote it. I think that would be really genius if someone does. That's a really good way to blow up someone's game. Okay, so a couple updates. Caitlyn says she wants to tell Fessy. I'm getting this, by the way, at Big Brother _USA. They are great. Also at BB _updates. Both really good Twitter handles to follow. So Caitlyn says to Tyler, I trust you. I'm really freaking out. I'm gonna do it, which is she's talking about nominate Swaggy. She's gonna nominate Swaggy. Caitlyn says she wants to tell Fessy, Haley, and Rockstar what she plans to do 10 minutes before the POV. Tyler says they will talk her out of it if she does that. So Tyler doesn't want her to tell him at all. He wants it to be a blindside. Tyler knows what he's doing. So see, once again, Tyler is doing great. Tyler knows that if he can convince Caitlyn to not tell them, everything's going to blow up in Caitlyn's face. Caitlyn is expendable to Tyler, obviously, and that whole alliance. They got her to flip because of some jealous BS. And Tyler knows that if she keeps it a secret from them the whole time and doesn't tell them, then there's pretty much no way that the other side of the house is going to go with them. So all of a sudden she's a target for the other side of the house, and she's expendable to where, let's say Fessy wins HOH. All of a sudden he's more willing to put up Caitlyn, and let's say he puts up Caitlyn and Winston, the other side of the house can vote Caitlyn out. It's like an extra save a week. It's like a fail safe for them, you know. Tyler knows if you don't want anyone to know, tell no one. Exactly. She won't be able to keep the secret. I agree, Justice. I don't think she would. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. These live updates are going to be too long, but yeah, Tyler won POV. Caitlyn is still HOH. She plans to put up Swaggy. And if I had to guess, I think Winston's coming off, Swaggy's going up. So it looks like it's either Swaggy or Scotty going home this week. Oh, also in the POV competition. Hey, here's a good little thing to look forward to if you liked them. Apparently, Cody and Jessica were in the were in the competition. Because Caitlin just said to Tyler, I really don't think Jess and Cody liked me. They were legit rolling their eyes at me. They were loving JC, loving Haley. Do I give a bleep what they think about me? No, I don't like them either. So, wow. Cool. So it'll be nice to see Jessica and Cody. They're cool. Hello, Tommy. Welcome. Swaggy sucks, full of himself because people make dumb moves. Yeah. I think Kaylin's dead in the water. Ugh, Jess and Cody. Yay, Jody. I like it. I like seeing, I mean, whatever, guys. Are we holding out for Paul? We want Paul next week. Also, on a little bit of a personal note, I don't know if you guys can notice or not. Probably not yet. But I started the keto diet. Like I've been going like a week now or something, and I can see it a little bit in my face. I've lost like 15 pounds in the past like week, a little over that. So hopefully I keep losing weight, trying to get down. And let's be honest, it'll be easier to get on Big Brother. Hashtag BB for BB. We're going for Big Brother 21, boys and girls. So hopefully I can keep dropping. Hey, just said I was on keto for 3 months, and thank you, Sin. So yeah, I've been enjoying it so far. Lots of avocado and egg and meat, and sardines. I had to get into sardines. Interesting. But yeah, hopefully I keep dropping. It's good. I'm trying to convince Charlie to get on it too. I feel like it's good, man. I feel good, and I'm like never hungry anymore, which is also fantastic. Anyway. I hope you guys have a good next couple nights. I don't think I'm going live after the episode tomorrow because the Sunday episode is always behind, right? I mean, Sunday is Sunday is what? Sunday is nominations. My God, we already know who won POV. Tomorrow we're gonna know like who the replacement nominee is. So like we're all Wednesday's gonna catch us up. So that's odd. Got to get lean and mean for those competitions. That's what I'm saying. I got to get down there. I can't be the token fat guy. See, if I'm fat, I only got one shot at Big Brother. But if I get fit, then all of a sudden I've got, I got like 14 spots. They need one minority person. They need one fat person, and they need one old person. So all of a sudden I increase my chances from 1 in 16 to 13 and 16. That's pretty good. That's my motivation. Hashtag BB for BB. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click that bell so you know when we go live. Well, I don't say we, I say me because Charlie's been able to join us yet. But tweet at me, at Vasoki Tweets. I'm going to tweet out my Snapchat. Get at me. And thanks for hanging out, guys. 10 people watching. If you're just joining, rewind it. Watch it back. And make sure you guys hop in chat. Thanks for being awesome. And yeah, have a good night, guys. I'm out.